Shalom, Kol Holoyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rachakwadash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Much peace and blessings to all you sons of Akim out there is pushing this 100% truth with all sincerity, faith, and with charity. This is your brother Ash from the Great Millstone Miami Camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this is going to be a quick lesson. All right, quick edification / exhortation, really exhortation. All right, I want to exhort the hopeful elect, you brothers out there, as well as you very few sisters that believe, all right, of the hopeful elect, how that this time that we're in, which is a grace period, okay, the time leading up until the moment of, the great sorrows, as the scriptures, as Yahweh Shai spoke of the beginning of sorrows, which we're in right now, right? Because we see all these things taking place in the earth. That's how we know we're in the beginning of sorrows, and it's going to get a whole lot worse, We see a lot of things going on, a lot of talks of food scarcity, okay? Different talks of diseases and pandemic. They just brought out how China has just reported its first case of the bird flu, which they've been talking about that, doing some talks about that. It's a whole bunch of things going on the planet Earth right now, and it's only the beginning. But the fact that we have this time period before all hell breaks loose to get this truth, this is a grace period. We know that this is a grace period ultimately for the elect to build up their faith. Okay? This time that we have right now is for us to build our faith, because we're going to need a whole lot of faith when all hell breaks loose. Okay? If you don't have your faith on a level, you're not going to make it, man. All right? And that's just plain and simple. As it is written in the book of Hebrews, without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord, which means when all hell breaks loose, the Lord is not going to care about you. He's going to forget about you. Okay, he's going to allow you to be taken. All right, it also says in the book of Sirach, the 2nd chapter, woe to him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. It's point blank that simple. If you don't believe that the Lord is going to protect you, if you don't believe the Lord is going to guide you and keep you, then he won't. Faith is the prerequisite to salvation. And from the time we come into this truth, is your faith going to jump up to the level the Lord wants it to be on overnight? No. Faith, as it's also written in Hebrews 11, right? Faith, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to butcher it. Hebrews chapter 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So faith can be quantified. Faith can be measured. Right? It says the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So it can increase. Your faith has like a weight to it, but the outside world can't see it. But Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai and the angels can see it, right? And your faith can manifest your faith, which is spiritual, can manifest in the physical. And how does that happen? By your actions, the things that you do. They're gonna show your faith. As a matter of fact, let me get that in James. I believe that's James chapter 1 or 2. James chapter 2 and 17. Even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. So your faith is manifested by your works, right? Verse 18, yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. You see? So your faith is manifested through your works. The way you do things is going to prove whether you have faith or not. It's also going to prove the level of faith that you have. Time and time again, when Yahushua was dealing with his disciples and when he was preaching, doing his thing, he always said, oh, ye a little faith. Oh, ye a little faith. Okay? Oh, ye a little faith. Showing you can have faith, right? But your faith is not at the level where it should be. And when you first come into this truth, we all start off with little faith. All right, you have enough faith to believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, to believe the word, okay? But your faith has to increase to the point where certain things come up in your life, you trusting in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. No matter what, you're not doubting. You're not doubting the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You're not doubting yourself. That the Lord is able to work different miracles in your life. All right. It might have been, and I'm talking to myself first. It might have been certain situations the Lord put you in, and you might have took the unfaithful route, and then you look back and say, damn, I could have had more faith in this situation. I could have trusted in the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua a little more in that situation. I could have not leaned into my own understanding, being hasty and making rash and irrational or unfaithful decisions, I should say. Okay? But when this deal goes down, one unfaithful move can cost you your salvation. That's how serious it's going to be in the times to come. Why? Because the time to build your faith is now. Now, granted, if you're of the elect, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to be with you, no matter what. But the elect are going to have a superb level of faith. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91, and verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Okay? So being in this truth, that's us dwelling in the secret place of the Most High. Now, when you dwell somewhere in some place, right? You may go out, okay? But you always come back. That's where you live, right? So we live this thing. All right? We are abiding here. We not moving. That's why the scripture said, be unshakable, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. That's a part of having faith. Okay? So you want to make yourself, I don't want to say, because we shouldn't be getting comfortable. All right? Let me say, you don't want to become too comfortable in this truth, because the Lord, none of our seats are guaranteed, but you want to be comfortable to the point of you know you're not going nowhere. This truth doesn't, you don't want to be offended in Yahushua. You don't want there to be anything to come your way. It's like you get a new car or a new apartment. You want to make yourself comfortable in that place so you don't have no reason to leave. All right? And that's what this grace period right now is for. That's why we go through what we go through, all these different trials and tribulations. Okay? Because the Lord wants us to get used to depending on him and trusting him when things look bad, when things look like it's no way out. That's why we keep going through, that's why when it's not when it's not one thing, it's another. That's why every time you get through one thing, it's something else just pops up. Because the Lord, he wants it to be second nature to us to call upon his name when things get rough. And things is getting about to get very rough, extremely rough out here. And for the vast majority of these people, they're going to fold, man. They're going to fold like a wet napkin. They're going to be losing their minds. The scriptures say men's hearts are going to be failing them for fear, the perplexity of nations. That's what we're getting ready to witness on a global scale. All right? But the Lord said, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. All right? Verse 2, I will say of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahawashi, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. So we have to trust in Yahweh, Bahasham Yahawashi. We have to believe that he is our refuge and our fortress. We got to trust him. And in order for the Lord to work miracles in our life, which we're going to be getting to the point very soon where it's going to take daily, which the Lord already performed daily miracles, but it's going to take high level miracles just for us to make it through the day. Okay? This man is coming down with great wrath, as the scriptures say. He wants to make it so that you won't be able to do anything without taking that you know what. And you gotta have to be a part of his system. So we're gonna be leaning totally on the Lord. And we must pray for faith. Let me say that too. In order for us to increase the faith, we must pray for it, first of all. And then the Lord is going to put you in situations where you have to use that faith, to exercise that faith. That's what we must do. Exercise our faith. It's like a muscle. All right? And that's the time we in to get faithfully pumped up, faithfully jacked. All right? Verse 3, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. So that's what we have to, that's the mindset we should have, man. Surely he's going to deliver us. And we have to be real with ourselves and ask ourselves, is your faith really on that level? That you believe surely the Lord is going to deliver you from these different trials and tribulations up into the nuclear destruction, even through the fire, and get beamed up? If that's not where your mind is at, when I say that humbly, if we endure to the end, of course, if your faith is not on that level, we have to pray for it, and we have to exercise our faith to get to that level. Okay? So that's why we have this grace period, so we can get there. All right? But I didn't want to make this lesson too long. This is just something I was meditating on through the Spirit. Hope it was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rachakodash. Until the next one, Shalom.